Hello, welcome to Curriculum Night. This is the fourth period geometry class because it is my geometry class that's team taught. So right now you're hearing from Miss Bradley, and you're also going to hear later in the presentation from Coach Tetley. We're both teachers in this class and teaching your students. So just a general overview on geometry. Last unit they did transformations in the coordinate plane, and now we've moved on to similarity, congruence, and proofs. And then later in the year, we're going to be talking about right triangle trigonometry, circles and volume, geometric and algebraic connections, and then finally we're going to talk about applications of probability. So that's just kind of a general overview on this course. A bit about me is my educational background. I recently graduated last year from KSU with a bachelor's in math education. My teaching experience, this is my first year teaching, but I do have 3 years experience in the classroom with kids, and I did do my senior year, my student teaching was here at Alpharetta, so I do have experience teaching in this community as well. Fun facts about myself. I have a dog named Doodle and a cat named Snickers. And I also grew up in the area. I did not go to Alpharetta High School. I did go to Northview though, which is a little bit down the road.
Hi everybody, I am Coach Tetley and I am the co-taught teacher here in fourth period geometry. I'm coming from the University of North Georgia, where I received both my bachelor's degree and my master's degree. This is my first year at Alpharetta and also my first year teaching. I am so excited to be here and so grateful to make new experiences here at the school and with our students. A couple fun facts about me. I'm also the head girls basketball coach here at Alpharetta. And I have a dog named Millie, who I'm completely obsessed with. I had to add her onto the PowerPoint so you guys could see how cute she is. This is her first snow day ever that we received. I think that was back in February of this year. So looking forward to meeting you guys and hopefully seeing the students in person here pretty soon.
If you ever need to contact me, you can use my email, bradleys4@fultonschools.org. If you want to do a phone conference, email me at that email address and we can set up a time for me to call you for us to talk about whatever we need to talk about. Also, a lot of information you can find on my website. So if you want to find the course syllabus or recovery information or the calendar, you can find that on my website. On my website, it's divided by classes. So you'll see geometry. If you click on geometry, you'll see syllabus and calendar. If you actually click on the geometry name, it'll take you to important documents like recovery information. Also on my website, you can find, I did a technology help page, so if your student's having trouble working Teams or OneNote, I have basic help in that on my website and my bio with my email on there.
Here's the link to my website where you can find important course documents like our course syllabus, our calendar that's updated weekly, as well as all of the recovery documents and general geometry information. Next, I have my email listed. Please feel free at any time to reach out to me with any questions or concerns. My email is probably the best way to get in contact with me.
Course expectations. So the way URL divides up grading is formative, or the asynchronous assignments that I assign to the students are worth 0%. Where their grade comes from in URL is summative, which is 80%, and that would be like your quizzes and your tests, and then the final exam, which is 20%. For the summative category, quizzes and tests have different weights. Quizzes have a weight of 1, tests have a weight of 2. That means the test is worth twice as much in the grade book as a quiz does. For the final exam, most students will be able to exempt that if they finished all their summative assignments and they're passing the course. They'll be able to exempt that final exam. Just some general course expectations. We give them practice almost every day, the asynchronous work, and we check it. I usually try to check it every single day. If not, 2 days is the max I usually take to check that work. After every 5 assignments, so after every week, I put in a grade for their week's worth of work. So every day is worth 20%. If they did the work for 3 days, they'd get a 60 in the grade book. If they did the whole 5 days worth of work, they get 100. You should already be able to see an Infinite Campus week 2 and 3 and possibly even 4 at this point. Next, tests and quizzes generally are given every 1 to 2 weeks. All tests and quiz dates will be on the calendar, and I weekly update that calendar. So you should be able to see it on Teams, your students should be able to see it on OneNote, and you can also access that by my website. Some things that could really hurt your students in my class and kind of hurt their ability to be successful. Excessive absences, they need to be here every day, and lack of completing all practice assignments or asynchronous assignments for URL. So how you can support your student with these 2 things is just go on Infinite Campus. Do they have absences or a lot of absences? If they do, make sure your student's showing up to class. And have they completed all the work? Is there 100% in those formative categories for week 2, week 3, week 4? If there's not, then see what's going on with that. And if you need to, get in touch with me and we can talk about how we can best support your student to get their work done.
Here are the test and quiz recovery options that we are offering to all of our geometry students. For the quiz recovery, if the test grade is greater than the quiz grade, the student's quiz grade will be replaced with the average of the quiz grade and the test grade. For our test recovery, the first thing the student will do is complete the URL recovery application form and send it to their teachers. Then they will complete test corrections within 1 week of the test return. The student can earn up to 50% of the missed points. If the test grade is above a 70, then the student has completed their test recovery. But if the test grade is still below the 70%, then the student will email the teacher indicating their desire to take a test retake. They will attend 1 help session by appointment. They will submit a complete review, and then they will take the test again. A student can earn at most a 70% on a test retake. If they earn that 70, then they have completed their test recovery. But if the test grade is still below a 70%, the student should request a meeting with the teacher to discuss an additional opportunity to improve the grade. All of this is on our website, and if you have any other questions about it, you can always reach out to us and we will help you with that.
Okay, if you guys have any questions, you can always reach out to me with my email or specifically for just about the class in general. I opened up this form for you guys to submit your questions, and I'll get back to you on those questions. I look forward to teaching your students this year and from hearing from you. Have a great day, guys.